Hello students, welcome back with new civics chapter number 8, Rural Livelihood. Life in rural area is very different from that in the cities. The primary occupation of the people here is agriculture and related works. Their skills and needs are different. They live in a small cluster of houses which are mostly single or double story. They mostly maintain some animals like cattle, goats, fowls to meet the need for milk, meat, or egg. The family join in for all types of work, be it showing and cropping of crops, tending to animals, or doing other skilled work. In this chapter, we shall see how different people of a typical village earn their livelihood. Let's see learning objective of this chapter. Learning objectives. Big farmers, medium farmers, small farmer and landless farmer. This is the fourth type of farmers. Second one, non-farm activities. Dairy farming, poultry farming, fishery, handicraft and small scale industry, business and trade. Next one is services, migratory trends and overall development. Introduction of this chapter. People in the village live a very different life. Their primary occupation is agriculture. Work in the field is not easy. Lot of people, machinery, seeds and fertilizers are required to produce crops. Then they need to be harvested and stored or sold away. There are different type of farmer. Everyone does not own equal amount of land. First we start with big farmers. Farmers who have large piece of land, generally over 10 hectares, are called big farmers. They are rich and can own on or hire machinery to carry out farming activities. They use good quality of seeds, employ high technology machinery like combine harvester, threshing machine, sowing machine, sprinklers, etc. They can employ many people to assist in the farming activities. They normally have tube well and do not depend much on monsoon. They produce more than one crop in a year. They also use better fertilizer and get better yield for their crops. As the produce is on a large scale, they have lots of surplus and they sell the produce in the market to earn profit. This helped them live a good life. They have enough money to invest in the next crop and also give out loan to other who need money. Next one is medium farmer. The farmer who own between 2 to 10 acre of land are categorized as medium farmer. They have comparative lesser money but get enough produce to sell in the market after retaining some of their own use. They normally do not own much of farm machinery but hire them when needed. Generally, they lead a comfortable life and can manage their work without taking much loan. Next one is the small farmer. The farmer who own less than 2 acre of land are called small farmer. They do not have much resources and have to depend more on manual and old method of agriculture. Every member of their family join in to work in the field. Their land is so small that the crop that they get is not enough to sustain them for the rest of the year. Their profit from agriculture is small and many times they have to take loans to survive. They may not have their own tube wells and may be forced to depend on monsoon. If the monsoon fail, they are unable to get good yield for their crops. Some of these farmers add to their income by maintaining animals and poultry so that they could have additional income by selling milk and poultry product poultry product. This occupation do not take away much space but are well paying throughout the year. Last one, landless farmer. The farms laborers who do not have land of their own but work for other land owner are called landless farmer. They get paid for the number of days they work. Normally, the big and medium farmer hired them during the sowing and cropping season. They get paid very little, sometimes with grains and other crops output instead of money. Their employment is seasonal and therefore they remain poor as for a large part of the year. They do not have any employment. This forces them to borrow money for their survival in the hope of repayment after the next cropping season. But they are unable to do so. This makes them very poor and have to live a difficult life. Many of these farmers have started looking for other work as construction laborers, etc. As the demand for the type of work is increasing in the city and is available throughout the year. These are all four farmers complete. Now we start next topic, non-farm activities. There are many activities other than agriculture which happen in rural area. Let's see a few of them in greater detail. First one is the dairy farming. Dairy or milk production has been a prominent occupation in the rural sector. People maintain livestock and there are cooperatives which collect milk and then send in processing plant for supply to town and cities. People have started to have better variety of cows, buffaloes which give lot of milk. Some variety yield as much as 20 liter a day. This is a fairly profitable business. Next one, poultry farming. Poultry farming is another profitable venture which does not need much investment. It grows as fast pace and is quite profitable. It does not require expensive machinery or technology to stabilize and maintain a poultry farm. The produce of eggs and fowls are sold in the nearby town. Next one, fishery. Fisheries. Like poultry, another non-farm activity is maintaining a small fishery. People create a set of pond to breed fish and then sell the fish in the market for profit. Even small farmers have fisheries. It adds to their income as agriculture is a seasonal activity. Handicrafts and small scale industry. Many small scale industries like cloth dyeing, tie and dye, block printing, weaving, and handlooms, handicrafts, embroidery works have mushroomed in village. Women and sometimes even children help in these industries. They work from homes and sell the products to traders or cooperatives. Business and trade. The small scale traders sell items of daily needs to people of the village. The major items sold here are clothes, shoes, groceries, toys, and even electronic goods for home use. They bring items from urban center and sell them here in the village. Since television and internet advertisement are bringing in awareness to the people, the demand of these new products by the local villagers has also gone up, and thus the traders have flourished business. Services. The village and rural area have a very weak service sector. Whatever service are there usually have their offices as either the district or the best in a few block or the tehsil. The makes it even worse as there is no complaint of the redressal system. Transport services are limited. People hire transport for moving agriculture produce to market. There is no public transport for local use and other amenities are also limited. Migratory migratory trends. The people from the village have started migrating to town for higher education and also in the search of work. Similarly, people from some some poorer states also migrate to other rural area of the country in search of work. This help in our ability of educate number of workforce both in town and village. If you both town and village. Next one, overall development. In this chapter you learn about the various way of life in rural area. Things are changing rapidly in modern times. The availability of electricity and mass media like internet, television, radio, and newspaper has made the people more aware and they demand all the facilities and amenities that are available in the city. The improvement in communication facilities such as mobile phone have made life such easier. People do not have to travel long distance for everything. They can communicate with others easily. Accordingly, the shops and availability of mobile phones, electronic goods for house like television, refrigerator, washing machine, etc., are increasing all around. The government has initiated many development projects and schemes in rural area to generate employment. There are many cases where migrant laborers have started to go back from urban area to rural area as they have started finding job and a steady income much closer to their home. The government has also initiated many few schemes to help landless farmer on many occasions. Loan waivers are announced so that the farmer is that trap are relieved of the financial crisis they are undergoing. Development will surely bring about the improvement in the lifestyle in the rural area. Now complete this chapter and your course is also complete. Read chapter 2 time and learn the question answer properly. Thank you for watching.